Welcome to yet another episode of Theme Park Worldwide, the show here on the Theme Park Worldwide YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be telling you some of the great places you can go over the next week as it's February half term at the parks, and also going to be looking at two more of the most awesome rides coming to Europe this year. It's going to be a great episode of the show along with your magic moments, shout outs and merch paradise. My name's Shawn Sanbrooke, this is Theme Park Worldwide, the show, and that means it's time to cue those titles. Well, once again, hello and welcome to the show. Can't believe we're 3 episodes into the series already this year, and I hope you're enjoying it so far. Now, a bit of a shorter episode this week, and we've got lots of other stuff going on the channel this week. We're going to have a brand new video every day, which is from a European theme park going on for you guys, which I hope you enjoy. And of course, we're going to be having all the usual stuff going on the channel, including a vlog from Alton Towers half term and much more, so I hope you really enjoy that. Anyway, without further ado, let's kick straight in with UK theme park news. So as you know, if you've watched the past 2 episodes of the show, I've told you about all the new attractions coming to the UK this year, and they're all the main ones that are coming. Next week I'll cover the other ones, what are going to be coming, so it's some of the smaller parks like Paulton's Park, etc, and Pleasure Island in Cleethorpes. But for this show I'm going to tell you what's going on this week in the parks in terms of events. It's February half term this week, we've got a selection of parks open. I'll tell you 3 of our recommended events here on Theme Park Worldwide that you should attend over the next week. Do you want a coaster fix? Then our first event is Alton Towers, who are open over the next week up until Sunday, all the way through until Sunday. So it's 9 days of fun. It started last Saturday and it's running all through this week. Obviously it's Tuesday today if you're watching it when the show's just gone on. So they're open Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Get to Alton Towers, you've got Air Open, Nemesis, Sonic Spinball, Runaway Mine Train. In terms of family rides, you've got Charlie, Hex, Jewel. All them sort of rides are open. You've got Mutiny Bay, Sea Life, etc. So it's a really nice offering for more of a family size market. And of course, we've got the Moshi Monsters there as well, doing meet and greets for the Moshi event. So that's Alton Towers. Really good pricing for that. It's £20 for an adult on the day, and it's even cheaper if you book it online. So check that out at altontowers.com if you fancy some thrills at the UK's #1 theme park. Obviously they've got CBeebies Land and stuff, which is going to be opening in May, and then you've got the main season starting from the end of March. Our next recommended event for this week is this weekend, Saturday and Sundays, all the way through until the start of their main season, and that is Blackpool Pleasure Beach. They've got a full ride offering down at Pleasure Beach. You've got the big one, Infusion, Big Dipper, Valhalla, Steeplechase. All the classics are open, everything's open. Obviously if it's a bit windy, big one might be closed and stuff. But yeah, if you find some thrills this weekend, why not head out to Blackpool? Check out our vlog that we put on the channel from last weekend. And we had a good time at the park. You know, it's always somewhere we enjoy. We go for a laugh. You know, as we said, it's not exactly the nicest of parks or the best of parks, but it's got some really good selection of wooden coasters, what draws us there. And let's hope Wild Mouse is back open now as well, because that was shut when we were there. Blackpool, very, very cheap to buy online. It's actually £20 online and £30 at the gate for that one. It can even be, I think it's even cheaper than 20 if you book it more days in advance. That's like the next day rate, but I think it's around £17 for a wristband. So check that out at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Their main season starts on April the 1st as well. So it's well worth going to. And like I say, check out our vlog from last weekend. Finally, another great event to go and check out, Drayton Manor, more for the kids this one. You've got the Thomas Line rides, they include Troublesome Trucks, the play area and stuff. You've got Ben 10 Ultimate Mission, which is the Vekoma Junior Boomerang Coaster, the 4D Cinema, it's a really good family day out. You've got Jolly Buccaneer open as well, and also the Dodgems. We love the Dodgems. You've probably seen some of the fun we've had on them in vlogs and stuff, so go and check that out at Drayton Manor. That is all really for your main events. There's a couple of little things going on at your smaller parks. What are open selected rides over half term, like Peppa Pig World and stuff. But check out Any Park's website, and it's worth checking if they do a half term event. if you want some half-term family fun or thrills. Head to Alton Towers. We've been there the past few days and it's been awesome. So there you go. Anyway, that's all for your events this week. Next week we'll be back to telling you some more UK news at what's going on, and also a look at the construction updates for some of the exciting developments coming, which should be great. So that means it's time for Worldwide Theme Park News. So yes, it's time for Worldwide Theme Park News, both of these in Europe actually this week. And we're going to look at Helix at Liseberg in Sweden, and also at Ratatouille at the Walt Disney Studios in Paris. Two of the biggest ones. These are the ones I'm looking forward to. Going to be trying both of them out this year as well, which is going to be great. So, Helix, I've gone on about this, Project Helix, the Mack Mega Coaster at Liseberg, which is in Sweden. So this ride's been worked on since June 2012. It's manufactured by Mack Rides. It's a Mack Mega Coaster like Blue Fire at Europa Park. And it's got a capacity of 1,350 an hour, 7 brilliant inversions, 2 launches. You come out of the station and you don't go straight into a launch, you go into like an inversion. It's going to be brilliant. 1.3 kilometres of track. It's 52 metres tall. Wow, it's built on a hillside, so it's going to be amazing. It's 100 kilometres an hour. It's going to go, so it's fast, and that's going to be open at the end of April. We're going to be there as soon as we can to try this ride. Now, as I mentioned just about it being on a hill, it's built into the Liseberg sort of. It's an amusement park. It's not like a theme park. It's like operated a bit like Blackpool if you want. You can get a wristband, and you can also buy ride tickets if you want to as well. You got the park on this hill. Then you got its big drop tower. It's 400 odd foot drop tower. Then you got 3 other coasters at the park, which you got like a launch coaster there already. You got a wooden coaster, Boulder, that's been rated really highly in terms of wooden coasters. So we're going to go and try that out. Really can't wait to visit this park. So that's Project Helix, massive terrain coaster, and we're looking forward to it. It's a bit of a weird location. It's like in the city, Liseberg. So of course we're going to show you any updates and a vlog from that. We're going to do a day trip later in the year. So more about that when we get to it. Now, Ratatouille, the big dark ride at Disneyland Paris. Not yet mentioned this, but it's a massive one, and it's in the Walt Disney Studios park. So obviously you got Disneyland Park, Walt Disney Studios. This is in the Studios side, but they do combi tickets for both parks. So if you go and you don't just want to go to Walt Disney Studios, you want to go into the Disneyland Park as well and try that. It's a brand new trackless dark ride technology. State-of-the-art 3D projections, so obviously it's going to be really good, this 3D projection malarkey. It's a combined first for Disneyland Paris, and it'll be a world exclusive with guests following Remy in a dazzling chase through the world of Ratatouille, like through all the kitchens and stuff. Going to be awesome. We've known about this for a few years now, but I'm really looking forward to seeing like the finished product and what they've actually done with this. So we're going to see some big theming items in there as well. We know there's massive pots and knives and forks and stuff, because Disneyland Paris shared photos about a year ago of this. So it's going to be really good, can't wait to see it, and obviously going to be awesome. So yeah, as I've said, we've got a restaurant and a Ratatouille shop coming there. So it's like a bit of a mini area. That's next to Toy Story Playland. Can't wait. It's rumoured to open in July 2014. However, nothing's been officially confirmed from the park yet, but a lot of the fan sites seem to think July. But we're going to hold off before we book anything yet, but we will be there at some point this year. That's all for Worldwide News. Let's have a little look at Merch Paradise. So yes, it's time for Merch Paradise, and of course, as you can see, I have a load of mugs. Well, you might not be able to see, but there you go. And these are 2 awesome mugs, some really weird ones. This is the Alton Towers Air Force. This is from about 10 years ago, Alton Towers. This was last sold. Obviously about air, but Alton Towers Air Force. So it's quite a nice mug. And then you got this. It might look like a 13 mug from a distance, but when you get it closer, it's actually 14. A lot of you are thinking, why 14? No, it's not been custom made by myself. This mug's it's limited edition, as it says inside. Just there. They've actually, in the opening year, they changed the name of the ride to 14 for the day because 13's unlucky and they wanted it to be more lucky. So there you go. They did t-shirts as well, which we've got and stuff. So yeah, they're 2 really nice mugs, and 14 obviously wins out of them too because they're both good. Why was I doing that? But yeah, you can see why. Really good items. That's all for Merch Paradise. It's time for some magic moments.
there's magic moments filled with love.
So yes, and our first magic moment in Magic Moments this week goes to DJ Jenny J, waiting for Zodiac there with her brother. Thanks for sending that in to us here at the show. Then you got Nathan Hughes riding Hero at Flamingo Land, and the ride that I've talked about many times and I've still not been on it, but I will at some point this year. And then you got Talmo Almeida, sorry if I said that wrong, there he is on Shambhala at Portaventura, really good, and there he is on Superman. There you go, Superman at Park Warner Madrid. Thanks for sending that in, and I'm glad you watch us over from in Spain, really cool. You got Matt Swain in the Swarm Q line. There you go, look like you're enjoying that, loving the shades there as well, mate. And then you got Ben Strange, Formula Rosso, the world's fastest coaster at the moment. Who says when it's going to be beaten? But looks really good there. Then you got Liam and Amanda on the Smiler at Alton Towers. We all know about the Smiler. It's going to be opening again in March. I'm sure you're all looking forward to riding her again. And then you got Harry Summers, and it was his birthday, and look at that for a cake. Wow, that is absolutely awesome there. Really nice, you know, cake with a coaster on it. We love that. Then you got Liam Hosey, also on the Smiler at Alton Towers. There you go, thanks for sending that in. You got David McPherson on Stealth at Thorpe Park. Thanks for sending that in. You've got Jamie Carnack, me, Joe, Tara and Matt on Valhalla last weekend there. Oh, look at that, we all look really soaked because of Valhalla, the massive water indoor dark ride at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Really good, best ride there. Then finally, you've got Caitlin and Beth. There they are with me. There's me working at Alton Towers. Looks like you had a great time there. Oh, you must have, you and me. And there's also your boyfriends, you told me to mention them. And there they are at Drayton Manor in the stocks. Not in our stocks here at the World of Theme Parks, but there you go. Thanks for sending them in. If you want a magic moment, private message it to me on Facebook on the Theme Park Worldwide page, and I will respond to you there and I'll confirm that it's going in the show. Or you can tweet it in at Theme Park WW. I wanna shout now, woo! Okay, so yeah, I'll just shut up. It's time for shout outs this week, and our first shout out goes to Jack Gator. You've probably seen him in the vlogs, and thanks for watching the show. You got Damien Kent, you got Jack Andy Lamb 123, Lou Ramsey, E.G. Gerson, Alice Jones, Impure Stolly. Sorry if I'm pronouncing these completely wrong. I do try my best, but I'm just really rubbish at pronouncing names, so I'm sorry. And you got Jennifer Cousins, Josh Ashman, Jack, XD Gaming, UK Theme Parks, The Ninja Cat 20, Theme Park Inferno, Charlie Roberts, Sam Dowling, Anthony Corrie and Joe Harrison. You got Cool Carriage 43, Daniel Graves, Theme Park Lover UK, Canned Crazy, Theme Park Addiction, Dan Bannon, 12345670126, Tom Lander, Billy Rutherford, Daniel Floyd, Rob Webbermaster Webber, Alton Towers AQA, DK Craft Master, Little Woman the musical cast who are watching the show. We're very privileged that you love us. Josh Ashman, Charlotte Shataris, Lucas Marois, Jamie Bell, Kim Nash, Nathan Fisher and Alistair Dixon. There you go, they're all your shout outs, and I'm glad you enjoyed them. If you had a shout out or a magic moment, all you need to do is let me know if you want one at Theme Park WW on Twitter or via Facebook message, and you can also comment below on this video. If you could send in your shout outs and magic moments before Saturday, they'll be in next week's show. If they are after Saturday, they will be in the week after's show. That's it for this week's episode. Short and sweet, this one, but I'll be back next Tuesday with more news, more everything, and it's going to be really good. I hope you're looking forward to it here on Theme Park Worldwide. New video every night this week, including an Alton Towers vlog, on-ride POVs, off-ride POVs from a selection of European parks. My name's Shawn Sanbrooke, this is Theme Park Worldwide, and I'll see you next week. Have a good one, guys. Cue those credits. Now get me back on Nemesis. See you later.